All right, it is November 1st, 2022, and this pile of dirt here is something that is going to be gone here in a couple days. This has been here for, I don't know, maybe two and a half years. So a guy is currently, I was working on this yesterday and I should have filmed it, but I totally forgot to. I was just really rushing things last night because I was running out of light. But this pile here has been here for quite some time, and there's a guy who is currently in the process of taking all this material over to the other farm, the bigger farm, and I'm gonna try and help him out here. So I'm gonna try and consolidate everything that he needs to move, because like I said, it's been here for a while, so everything is kind of lodged in there. So I'm gonna kind of loosen everything up. I'm not really gonna move too much around. It's pretty much good the way it is. That way he can sit up here and load everything a lot easier. What I'm trying to do is loosen everything right around here, and even on the other side, the camera isn't catching what's happening there. Sometime in the future, maybe I can get a drone where we can go up and look straight down at the excavator and see everything around it. But as for now, we'll just take a look. We'll watch this side of everything. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, well, that was about maybe an hour and a half of work. Not really too hard. Just kind of cleaning up around this pile right here. Trying to get the pile to be consolidated a lot more evenly, especially because all this wood here, you can see right along here that I was separating, was mixed into that pile. So we're just trying to get rocks and even some dirt shipped over to the other farm, because there's a rock breaker there that could turn this stuff into some pretty usable material, gravel for the road, to lay down a pretty solid foundation for new roads that we're establishing over at the new farm. We'll come back tomorrow and probably do some cutting. All right, it's November 4th, 2022, and here we are over on another side of the farm. So we're gonna do some cutting with the weed eater around the edge of this truck and along through the back right here. But we're gonna go ahead and cut this stuff here. This is actually a path, but it's kind of hard to tell that because there's just been too much work happening here, and between dirt and all kinds of debris, they've kind of blocked up the path. So that's definitely one of the goals here, is to clear up that path as well, because I like being able to walk through here and come out to the back. But we'll eventually end up under this tree and clearing this area, and also working through another little cubby. It's like a little secret area over on the side there. So we'll go ahead and get started on that and trying to get some decent work done before the rain comes, because it is very windy and rainy right now. All right, well, it's starting to get dark, and as you can see, the path is kind of clear now, and you can see down through there. Well, down through here is a whole nother area that needs to get cut, and I don't think we're gonna have enough time today because it's starting to get really dark, and I think the quality of the filming won't be so good because it just looked dark. But I'll go ahead and get probably maybe 10 more minutes of work done. So we'll slide up to here where it starts getting a little darker and see if the recording quality is any good. And if it is, we'll go ahead and get some more work done. Alright, so as you can see there, we cut a little ways into there, but there's still quite a bit left to be done. So we'll come back tomorrow and we'll get the rest of this stuff done. I came today in the wrong vehicle, and my tools are in my truck, the tools I need to get this done properly with. So as you can see here, all these weeds, all of this, and it continues off around the corner. When you get to this big black tank, water tank, take a small right and there's a little spot there that also needs to be done. This area has been done before. As a matter of fact, the very first video on this channel, you can kind of see where I come through here, but as you can also see, it's been a while since I've been able to do this side here. But here we are, we're back, and we'll come back tomorrow and get the rest of it done. It is November 5th, 2022, and we're back out here. We're gonna go ahead and get back in there and finish up what we had started yesterday. So we definitely got a lot more time today because we came out here a lot earlier. I've got about a good 3 hours of sunlight, so we'll go ahead and try to get this whole area that I'm trying to get done. All right, so I got done with that little area right there. I don't know how much of that I missed, but when I got done with this little spot, I walked over to check the camera and the battery had died. So we'll go ahead and just pick up from here. Normally I would stop right about here, but the area that I'm standing on right now, right where the camera is, needs to be graded a little bit. So I'm gonna back the camera up over here so you can see, and we'll go ahead and do some excavator work and try and level this out. Right, well, there we have it. That took a little bit longer than I had expected. Just a bunch of different things came up between working with the excavator and having to catch some bigger weeds with the loppers here. Nevertheless, we got this little job done, and I'm happy we got it done by the end of the week. So we can finally put this video up, and that concludes it for this week's work, I guess. But I was going to do a walkthrough, but I don't think it's necessary considering I didn't do a walkthrough from the very beginning. Just kind of follow along everywhere I kind of went. I know it's kind of choppy and I was all over the place, but that's, like I said, that's the week's work. There's lots more to do out here, lots more to catch up with, and it's not just maintenance, but a lot of growing and thinning out to do. So tons of stuff to do out here, which makes for tons of content. Otherwise, that's all we got for today. Thanks for watching.